Okay, hello there. I'm Dennis. Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm running FreeBSD 13.1 release patch 2. FreeBSD 13 on an XFCE4 desktop. Let me close these out. And today, we're going to talk about managing services in FreeBSD. And that's on the web page, and I'll make sure that link gets in the description, as well as the homepage of FreeBSD project. All right, and this is the handbook that can be downloaded, and inside of that handbook in section 12.4, you'll see managing services in FreeBSD. And so you can get to it by two methods. You can download this PDF and have it on hand at all times, or you can go to the internet and get to the same exact instructions. So if you followed my instructions on how to, or my guide on how to install FreeBSD with the XFCE desktop, during the installation you have that option to enable SSHD at startup. Well, I'd do that. I go back into, and I'll show this to you. Let's see, I don't have to go nano or sudo, right? So let's see, rc.conf. That will put itself right here as sshd enable equals yes. Now this is in the rc.conf. After I install and I come back and I'm getting everything ready, I come into this and I put a octothorpe or a hashtag right there in front of it, comment it out, and so when I reboot, it's not there. But instead of having to come into this and uncommenting that, which is what I used to would have done, I found a different way. Let me get out of here, press escape, leave the editor. All right, I could have just left that open. I'll go to my notes here. So first thing, let's check and see if it's even running. This one start. Oh, no, I haven't got it started yet. So it's going to say here, service SSHD status, and it's going to return an error and tells you how to make this, basically saying it's not running, but this is how to do it. SSHD underscore enable equals yes in your rc.conf, or we can use this command called onestatus. In order for onestatus to work, you have to enable, you have to start it using one restart. So let's see. Now I know it's off because I just showed you it was off. But let's run this as using sudo privileges, root privileges. And now we've enabled SSHD. We can see it by using the one prefix, and it'll say it is running as PID 25, process ID is 2599. So what I do now, so it's enabled and SSHD is working. So if you want to make it work every time you boot up, put that in your rc.conf file. You can even comment it out like I did, and that way it's not starting. And using this method, you only use it when you need it, and then when you reboot, it's not going to start for you. So that's a little more secure. I've got VirtualBox set up with Arch Linux installation, and I'm using the bridged adapter here. So we're going to start this, and we're going to put SSHD, or the secure shell daemon, to work. We're going to see if it will work. So first thing I'm going to need to do is set a root password as well as the IP address. So while that's booting up, let me go ahead and get in the terminal. Okay. All right, so we're ready here. Let's make sure we got an address, IPA, and we do, right there. Now I'm going to say PASSWD, password for root. We'll have to type it in and then confirm. All right, so we got an IP address as well as a password. So here, let's say SSH root at the address 192, and I think it's 115. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes here, and we'll go ahead and SSH into it. All right, now if we go LSBLK, we should see a virtual drive, SDA, 59.5 gig hard drive. So I'm not going to go into installing Arch Linux in the video. I just wanted to show how to use how easy it is to use SSH in FreeBSD, and to be somewhat secure about it, because every time I reboot, it's not going to restart until I restart it. Let me get out of here. All right. And I can power this off. Oops. Power roof. Change that to power off, please. Thank you. So SSH is a really powerful tool that you can use to, you could SSH into another, I could SSH into another computer. If there was, say, music files on that computer, I could copy those right over into this computer or any other computer. But I'll make sure that these links get in the description. If you want to find out, you can check the process ID of SSHD. And this is not really part of the fact. It assigned at $25.99. If you remember, that's what I got a while ago. I checked the onestart. This command right here, onestatus. Now, if you enable it to boot up every time, you're not going to have to do that because it'll already be active. And then you would just run without the one part of the prefix of that. It would be sshd status or service. And then you can start it, stop it, status, and reload. So quite a bit. But real importantly, I hope everybody noticed, FreeBSD now, I should say Oracle's VirtualBox now has caught up with the new kernel for FreeBSD 13.1 patch 2. It's working. And I spent a whole day yesterday on this FreeBSD machine, as well as my other FreeBSD machine. I was updating all of the everything that was in here. I had to update it, including solo BSD. So congratulations, FreeBSD. We got us another VirtualBox going on. So you can just do a Google search for the FreeBSD Handbook.pdf and you'll find it, and it's the same one that you'll find on their docs. Close out of that. I can close out of this as well. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Peace out, guys. Bye.